By the time you reach the age of 60, your skin may feel like it is collapsing. Your joints could be grinding and your bones are likely weakening. However, this is not just aging. It is a silent collagen crisis. Nearly 99% of seniors have no idea that this process is being accelerated by the food on their dinner plates. Collagen is not just about wrinkles. It holds your skin together, cushions your knees, and supports your spine. Starting in your 30s, your body produces 1% less collagen every year. And by age 60, you have already lost over half of your supply. This results in slower healing, chronic pain, and sagging skin. Worst of all, some shellfish are secretly fueling this destruction. In fact, one study showed that a certain type of shellfish can slash collagen production by 56%, while another, just as common, can trigger a reaction that twists your collagen into stiff, brittle fragments. The damage is real, and it is happening under your skin right now. Fortunately, there is hope. One overlooked shellfish could boost your collagen regeneration by more than 40% if you consume it correctly. The information in this video is backed by real science. We have spent hours digging through peer-reviewed research, and every single reference is linked in the description below. Before we dive in, please drop a comment and tell us your favorite shellfish dish. You might be shocked by what is coming. Let's uncover the truth, starting with the first of our collagen-boosting selections. Scallops are not just fancy appetizers. They are collagen-boosting machines in disguise. A study published in the journal Marine Drugs found that scallop muscle extracts stimulated type I collagen synthesis in skin cells by over 22% in just 48 hours. This is a huge benefit, especially since type 1 collagen is what keeps your skin firm, your bones strong, and your tendons elastic. Let's break that down. Scallops are rich in glycine, which is one of the 3 key amino acids your body needs to produce collagen. Think of it as the cement in your body's repair toolkit. Without enough glycine, your collagen factory slows down, which for seniors means slower healing, more wrinkles, and painful joints. Scallops also contain high amounts of zinc and copper, 2 minerals your body needs to form the enzymes that build and stabilize collagen molecules. Without these minerals, collagen production stalls completely. Here is where scallops truly shine. They are extremely low in inflammation, triggering fats and toxins. This matters because chronic low-grade inflammation is a collagen killer, breaking it down faster than your body can produce it. So, when you eat scallops, you are not just feeding your collagen, you are also protecting it from being destroyed. To get the most benefit, do not fry them. Frying adds oxidized oils that destroy the very amino acids your body needs. Instead, steam or lightly grill scallops with lemon and parsley. The vitamin C in lemon acts as a cofactor in collagen synthesis, meaning your body uses it to stitch collagen fibers together. Add a little olive oil, but not too much, for a healthy fat that helps with nutrient absorption. One more tip is to avoid frozen scallops soaked in phosphates. These additives increase water retention, but strip away minerals like magnesium and potassium, both of which are needed for collagen regulation. Always opt for dry-packed, wild-caught scallops. If you are over 60, try eating them at least twice a week. It is a simple, delicious, and true collagen lifeline. Now let us move to the next shellfish that helps your skin and joints from the inside out. Oysters. You have probably heard that oysters are an aphrodisiac, but their real magic lies in what they do for your collagen. A single medium oyster contains over 90 milligrams of zinc, which is more than 800% of your daily requirement. This is significant because zinc is like the ignition key for your collagen engine. Without it, your fibroblasts, which are the special skin cells that produce collagen, will shut down. A groundbreaking study from the Journal of Nutrition showed that zinc deficiency reduced collagen content in skin tissue by over 50%. That is not aging, that is destruction. Oysters do not just provide zinc though. They are also loaded with copper, selenium, and taurine. Copper helps your body weave strong collagen fibers, while taurine, an amino acid, prevents glycation. Glycation is the process where sugar molecules damage collagen, causing stiffness in joints and wrinkles in the skin. Here's the kicker. Oysters are also one of the richest natural sources of marine collagen peptides. These peptides are tiny, pre-broken down chains of amino acids, which means your body absorbs them quickly faster than pills and powders, and they are more bioavailable. For seniors, eating raw oysters is the fastest way to absorb all these nutrients. However, if raw is not your preference, steam them. Avoid frying, breading, or drowning them in butter, as those extra calories and fats cancel out the collagen boost. A squeeze of lemon is great for both taste and its collagen-activating vitamin C. You can even find freeze-dried oyster capsules, but they are not a full substitute for fresh oysters. If you are serious about keeping your skin tight, your joints smooth, and your bones strong after 60, oysters are a must. Get ready, because the next shellfish does not just support collagen, It actually blocks the enzyme that breaks it down. The number one shellfish that boosts collagen is shrimp. Shrimp may be small, but they pack a massive punch when it comes to collagen. And not just because they contain the building blocks, although they do. Shrimp are loaded with a reddish-orange pigment that is one of the most powerful antioxidants on Earth. Researchers at the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that astaxanthin not only boosts collagen production but also blocks collagenase, an enzyme that destroys your body's collagen. In one study, it reduced collagen breakdown by 56% in just 4 weeks. That is more effective than any prescription or over-the-counter cream. Let's break it down further. The enzyme collagenase acts like rust for your skin and joints, eating away at the framework that keeps your tissues strong. Most people over 60 produce too much of it due to stress, sun exposure, poor sleep, and a bad diet. However, shrimp can help shut it down. They also contain selenium, zinc, and high amounts of glycine and proline, which are the amino acids your body must have to build collagen in the first place. But there is more. Shrimp shells themselves contain marine collagen. If you boil the shells into a broth, you can extract these collagen peptides naturally. It is like making bone broth, but with shellfish. That broth can help soothe joints, reduce wrinkles, and even protect your gut lining. Preparation is key. Fried shrimp is useless, as the oils used in deep frying oxidize and cancel out the antioxidants. Instead, try pan-searing shrimp in a little avocado oil or steaming them. Add turmeric or black pepper, as both reduce inflammation and protect collagen even more. Please, eat wild-caught, not farmed, shrimp. Farmed shrimp are often fed soy pellets, antibiotics, and artificial dyes, which means they have fewer nutrients and more toxins. As an extra tip, add a squeeze of lemon or a slice of tomato. Shrimp are high in iron, and vitamin C helps your body use that iron to fuel collagen production. Pairing the two multiplies the effect. Now that you have seen the good, let's switch gears. Because the next 3 shellfish might look tasty on your plate, but they silently destroy your collagen from the inside. Let's start with a popular sushi item that destroys collagen. Imitation crab. Imitation crab, which is also called surimi, is one of the most deceptive foods in grocery stores. It looks like crab and is sold like crab, but it is not crab. It is a heavily processed mash of white fish, sugar, preservatives, and binding agents. Some brands contain over 400 milligrams of sodium in a single stick, which is almost 20% of your daily limit in just one bite. This is dangerous for collagen for 2 big reasons: sodium and sugar. High sodium intake causes dehydration at the cellular level. When your skin cells are dry, they shrink and collapse, leading to wrinkles and sagging. The sugar is even worse, as it triggers a process called glycation. Glycation occurs when sugar molecules bind to collagen fibers and twist them out of shape. Imagine ropes being melted and tangled into stiff knots. That is what happens inside your skin and joints. A study in clinical dermatology found that glycation-related cross-linking decreased collagen elasticity by 33% in older adults. That damage is irreversible. Even worse, imitation crab is made with additives like sorbitol and phosphates. Phosphates pull calcium out of your bones, which weakens the very scaffolding that collagen is built on. Seniors who regularly eat processed fish sticks may be accelerating bone loss without realizing it. Could you eat it occasionally? Sure. But for real collagen protection, it is better to swap it out entirely. Choose real crab meat or wild-caught whitefish instead. They are lower in salt, contain real protein, and do not come with a long list of chemicals. Ready for the next collagen killer? It is even more common and much sneakier. Farm-raised mussels. Mussels might seem harmless, especially when steamed in white wine and herbs. But if you are eating farm-raised mussels, particularly imported ones, you could be loading up on microplastics and heavy metals, which is bad news for your collagen. Let's explain. Mussels are filter feeders, meaning they suck in seawater, extract nutrients, and trap everything else, including pollutants. A 2021 study published in Environmental Science and Technology found that farmed mussels from polluted waters had microplastic concentrations of up to 5.6 particles per gram, which is one of the highest levels found in any seafood. Microplastics generate oxidative stress, a fancy term for internal rusting, which directly breaks down collagen and weakens your immune system. The heavy metals are even scarier. Farm-raised mussels often contain high levels of cadmium, arsenic, and lead. These metals displace essential minerals like zinc and copper in your body. Without those minerals, your collagen-producing enzymes cannot function. One study from Toxicology Reports showed that chronic cadmium exposure reduced collagen gene expression by 40% in mice. That is not just skin damage, it is a structural breakdown. Does this mean all mussels are bad? No. Wild-caught mussels from clean waters are rich in vitamin B12, omega-3s, and even collagen-supporting minerals. However, you must know the source. If the label does not say wild-caught, do not buy it. Never eat mussels that smell strong or fishy, as that is a sign of spoilage and bacterial contamination. If you must eat mussels, steam them with garlic and lemon. Skip the butter-drenched restaurant versions and only eat them occasionally. Your collagen and your liver will thank you. Brace yourself, because the final shellfish on our list is the most destructive of all, lobster. But not for the reason you think. This one is going to sting. Lobster is a luxury item. It is tasty, elegant, and often seen as a clean protein. But for seniors chasing collagen, lobster can quietly sabotage your body's repair systems. The danger does not lie in the meat itself, but rather in its preparation, the toxins it stores, and how it spikes inflammation. Let's break this down. Lobsters, like mussels, are bottom feeders. They crawl across the seafloor, eating dead matter, which means their tissues can contain high levels of heavy metals, especially mercury and cadmium. A study published in Chemisphere found that lobster tails from industrial waters had mercury levels exceeding 0.3 parts per million, which is the upper safe limit for regular consumption. This is bad because mercury directly blocks collagen synthesis by disrupting fibroblast cells, the very cells that build collagen. It also competes with selenium, which you need to stabilize collagen-producing enzymes. This means your skin loses structure, your joints get weaker, and your bones become more fragile. That is not the only issue. Most people do not eat lobster plain. It is often drenched in butter or soaked in rich sauces. That extra saturated fat triggers inflammation, and inflammation activates enzymes like MMP1, which literally cut collagen strands apart. A study in the Journal of Investigative Dermatology showed that a high saturated fat intake increased collagen degradation markers by 31% in just 10 days. That is fast damage. It is even worse if you already have chronic conditions like diabetes or arthritis, which also increase inflammation levels. Then there is the sodium. A single lobster tail, when steamed and seasoned in a typical restaurant style, can pack over 800 milligrams of sodium. Seniors already need to limit their salt intake to around 1,500 milligrams a day. Too much sodium drains water from your skin cells, collapsing their structure and leading to sagging, even if the lobster meat itself had a neutral effect. The way it is typically prepared destroys any potential collagen benefit. The beneficial amino acids in lobster are often overcooked, oxidized, and drowned in sauces that cancel out their power. Furthermore, many frozen lobster products are treated with sodium tripoliphosphate, a chemical that increases water weight, but can also strip minerals from your bones over time. Can lobster be eaten in a collagen-safe way? Technically, yes. It would need to be wild-caught, steamed, and served plain with a squeeze of lemon and herbs. But let's be real, how many people actually eat it that way? For most seniors, lobster is better saved for rare occasions and should not be a regular part of your anti-aging toolbox. Now that you have seen both sides of the shellfish story, let's bring this all together with a powerful conclusion that will help you protect your skin, joints, and bones. Starting today, if you are over 60, collagen is not optional. It keeps your skin firm, your joints smooth, and your bones strong. When you lose it, everything starts breaking down, leading to wrinkles, stiffness, and slow healing. Here is what most people miss. Some shellfish build collagen fast, while others silently destroy it. Scallops, oysters, and shrimp are your secret weapons. They are full of amino acids, zinc, selenium, and collagen-friendly antioxidants. Cooked the right way, steamed, grilled, or in a broth, they can rebuild your body from the inside out. In contrast, imitation crab, farmed mussels, and lobster are the villains. They are packed with sodium, heavy metals, and chemical additives that shrink your skin cells and trigger glycation, aging you faster. Most seniors do not know that seafood can have these effects. They think all fish is safe, but one bad shellfish choice could wreck weeks of healthy efforts. You do not need pills or expensive creams. You just need the right foods. And now you know exactly which ones to choose. Start small. Grill shrimp instead of frying it, and add a squeeze of lemon. Swap lobster drenched in butter for scallops with herbs. Try adding oysters to your diet weekly. These are little shifts that offer big protection. Remember, the antioxidant astaxanthin in shrimp can block collagen loss by 56%. That is not a gimmick, that is science. If this information helped you, please hit the like button. Share it with someone over 60 who eats seafood every week without thinking about its effects. Drop a comment below and let us know which shellfish surprised you the most. Do not forget to subscribe for more real, science-backed health advice. No gimmicks, no fluff. Just information that actually works for your age, your body, and your life. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. Thanks for watching.